I think the finish is close. I've got 68:41 on my watch and 7 hours 55. I think it's just down there. Make sure you stay tuned to the end to see if I made it in under the 8-hour mark. Hello and a really warm welcome to my race vlog for the Country to Capital Ultra, which took place on Saturday the 8th of January. This is my first race vlog that I've ever done, so I hope that it is enjoyable and that you get some value from watching how the race unfolded for me on that wet and miserable January day. So let's start at the beginning of the day with registration. Going into registration, been about an hour drive, and it's got the pub over here. This is where we register. So after registration, it was time for the fun to begin. So the opening to the race is nice and easy, nice and gentle downhill. At 2.5k in though, we hit the first and probably the biggest climb of the day, but not the hardest, and you'll see why later. And we were moving fairly well at the start of the race. And this is how I was feeling at the 10k mark. Watch has just ticked over to 10k. Feeling pretty good. We are just coming up to the hour as well, so that is just under 6-minute kilometre pace. Terrain has been really fun. Really slippy on a nice bit of road now, so just trying to enjoy that, and in a couple of kilometres we'll be at the next, well, the first aid station, so we'll check in then. Always love these. First aid station done. Next check-in will be at 20k. So pacing was going well. I'd managed to take on some more nutrition at the aid station. Everything at this moment in time was feeling really good and really strong. The next 10k was a real mixture of different types of terrain. We had muddy single track, gates, country lanes, fields, lots of mud, and despite all of the rain, some beautiful scenery. Coming up to a 20k mark, to be expected, my pace had dropped off slightly by this point. Okay, we are at 20k. Average pace is 6:09. Been moving now for just over 2 hours. Feeling pretty good. Just about to consume my 4th gel. Been through one aid station. The next one will be coming up fairly soon. As you can see, conditions are absolutely wonderful. Just climbing up now. It is wet. It is really muddy. Legs are feeling fine. No real pain. Cardio is fine. I am noticing the soles of my feet, just on my right foot, it just feels like it's scrunching a little bit. Maybe my sock isn't sitting right, so hopefully that won't become more of a problem. We reached aid station 2, another well-stocked, really friendly aid station. Beautiful. Always beautiful, thank you very much. After that, we got to take on something that can only be described as the Travellator from Gladiators. Yeah. After that brilliant muddy climb, my pace really started to kind of suffer a little bit and started to fall. And I was beginning to feel the fatigue in my legs. That's 30k ticked over. Oh, it is horrible. It is really wet now. Now my legs are starting to hurt, which at 30k in I was, well, hoping for a little bit longer. Still got a marathon to go, but I think we're through the trails now, and the rest of this will be on the canal path. I can tell you, I was wrong about that. More mud. And I was also really starting to question what it was that was causing the inside of my foot to rub so badly on my shoe. I'm starting to think that one of my small humans has put a piece of good luck Lego in my shoe, and that's what's rubbing. But other than that, we're all good. Overall though, I was still feeling optimistic, even after a car had looked at me and decided I wasn't quite wet enough. Way. By the time I got to the marathon mark, I was really starting to feel the pain and the fatigue kicking in, and this is when the mind games began. Okay, just ticked over marathon distance and just gone past, or gone through the last aid station, which I think was number 3. So they're not as close together as I thought they were, but I think they get closer towards the end. I was feeling a bit woozy before that one. I was not feeling good, and so I stocked up a little bit. Had some mini cheddars, which always seems to do the trick. Got some sweets, and I'm just going to walk for probably another 400 meters just to let everything kind of settle down a bit, and then go back into the run walk strategy and just see how I'm feeling. My stomach is feeling a little bit dodgy as well. And the thing is with these races, it's like there's a chap up ahead of me just in the distance, and I've been playing leapfrog with him for about 10k now, and every time I think, oh, I'm not going to catch him again, and then I do. So there's no point in panicking and stressing about walking for a little bit. You know, it's not about going the quickest, it's about slowing down the least. So 300 more meters of walking, and then we'll see if we can clip along a little bit and get to the 50k mark. As with all ultras, you go through really good patches and really bad patches. Turns out, as I got to the 50k mark, I was going through a good patch. Okay, I'm going through a good patch. Mini cheddars sorted me out. I've been to the toilet a few miles back and I was clearly not hydrated enough, so I've been working on fixing that, and we're ticking along okay. Sort of walking for about 150, 200 meters now, and then running the remainder of the kilometre, and that's working well. There's the watch. So yeah, kilometres are down, sort of in the high 6s, low 7s now, but it's fine. It is what it is. Got 19k to go. Just saw a sign for Paddington, which said 13.5 miles, and the finish line's about a mile from Paddington. So, by my calculations, if I can just keep this going, sort of roughly.
Highly recommended.
Ah, thank you. Say it again.
I endorse this run.
And keep this pace going, then should be able to come in under 8 hours. That's still 2.5 hours away, but take nothing for granted. You know, you go through good patches and bad patches, so good patch at the moment. So during this period, it was just about mind games and trying to distract myself with the scenery around me, whether that was pretending that I was in an episode of Peaky Blinders, or trying to play cat and mouse with the man that was in front of me in the race. But I never did see him after that point. Coming up to the last checkpoint now. I'm in a world of pain. Just want this to end. Let's get some food. I think it's about 9.5, 10k to go. At the last checkpoint, I was really struggling, and this was now about survival, managing my expectations, and just nursing myself to the finish line. Thank you. Hello.
Well, you alright, mate?
Yeah. Oh, you got good stuff.
Yeah. Plenty of stuff. Okay. Yeah, always bloody forget to do that. You alright, mate?
I'm in so much pain. Every step now hurts. Okay, my watch is now 7 hours 38, 66k. I think it's 69. If it is 69, I need to do 7-minute kilometers to go under the 8 hours. Let's go. 3k to go, I think. Gotta hope. 3k. As is often the case in an ultra or any kind of race, somehow the mind is able to take over the body. I think the finish is close. I've got 68:41 on my watch. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff, well done. Good work.
Thank you. I made it just across the line in 7 hours, 59 minutes and 45 seconds. 15 seconds under the 8-hour mark. I thoroughly enjoyed the Country to Capital Ultra. Go Beyond events are always superbly run. They're always really friendly. The race director always responds to your emails and the questions that you ask. They are just a fantastic team, and a big thank you to all of the volunteers who gave up their time on a wet and soggy Saturday morning to hand out snacks and talk to the competitors and be cheerful all of the time. They were absolutely amazing. All of the supporters that were there, cheering every single runner as they went past, whether they knew them or they didn't know them, and well done to everyone that took part. And that's it from me. That's my first ever race vlog. It's really difficult to keep the time down on it, so thank you if you have managed to watch this far. I hope it was enjoyable, and hopefully in the future I can share more race vlogs with you. As always, please leave a comment below, hit the like button, and if you want to, subscribe to the channel for more running related content.